Water. It's beautiful to look at and an essential part of our life. Water sustains our existence. It's vital to our economic development. It's an indispensable ingredient in building our communities, growing agriculture, and developing business and industry. But too much water can be devastating, as witnessed by Genesee County in the spring of 2012.
This is a special edition of NBC 25 News at 6. Lives in danger, homes and businesses in ruin. Emergency first responders pushed to the brink. If there were ever a storm of the century, May 4th and 5th, 2012 will most certainly be on that list.
This project is the result of petitions by the people in the area to eliminate flooding. This area used to be plagued approximately 250 homes every time we got a 1 or 2 or 3 inch rain. Not only would the homes flood and their basements fill up, but we had several problems with flooded county roads. So approximately 3 years ago, the property owners petitioned the Drain Commissioner's office to make these improvements. And this is the result of that.
Just imagine if this happened to you. No emergency response, no firemen, no police, no help. Flood protection is provided by a system of drainage channels, many of them man-made. This crucial water management infrastructure is managed by Michigan's county drain commissioners. For more than 100 years, Michigan has relied on its drain commissioners to assure the health, safety, and welfare of its citizens.
Hi, I'm State Representative Kevin Daly, also a farmer here in Lapeer County. Been a farmer here my entire life before I went in the state legislature. I'm here today to talk to you about how important it is for drainage for our farmers in our state. Not only is it important to the farmers, but it's important to the residents of the state as a whole. You know, the water that drains from our communities drains across farm country. In order for us to get good crops, we need good drainage from our farm fields to our drains. So the Drain Commission is important to us. It's important to us to keep our drains clean and to keep our water flowing off our properties and from our cities and our communities across the state.
County drain commissioners help to assure that agriculture remains a vital industry in Michigan. Michigan's drainage laws are among the oldest of the state's statutes, an indication of the vital role drainage played in the state's development and industrialization.
Originally, Michigan ranked among the top 3 or 4 of the wettest states in the Union. And so it really provided a barrier to settlement, and the drain code was a logical fix to provide that drainage of lands for farming and also for habitation.
As population grew, uniform guidelines and procedures for draining land as well as a system to administer them were devised. This set of laws is known as the Drain Code.
The Drain Code is an institutional structure that allows administrative remedies to drainage and flooding problems throughout the state of Michigan.
If we didn't have a drain commissioner, it would be the city, the village, the townships, the property owners, the farmers. You know, that's who would be liable to fix any water problems that they have on their properties.
Your county drain commissioner is an elected official.
You've heard about no taxation without representation. Technically, the drain commissioner is the representation that you're getting because you're being taxed or assessed.
I don't look at it as having drain commissioners have a lot of power. When I was running for office, I heard that a lot. I believe they have some authority, but really you need either a local unit of government or 5 landowners to ask for a drain commissioner to come in and exercise their statutory authority. So it seems to me the power is in the hands of the people.
From those early days to now, drain commissioners serve at the will of the people to implement extensive procedures assuring participation of all affected interests and provide accountability for the equitable distribution of costs.
The Drain Commissioner provides an essential public service and is accountable to the same constituents that the legislator serves. Sometimes those services are unrecognized or unrealized, but they are just as important as any other public service.
A watershed is the land area from which a river or stream receives its supply of water. The drain system that serves the watershed may consist of a network of tiles, ditches, and culverts designed to convey stormwater and prevent flooding. As those systems move water downstream, they increase in size and may incorporate streams and rivers with dams, dikes, and pumping facilities. A county or inter-county drain is comparable to other public utilities and infrastructure such as drinking water, power, sewage, refuse services, and roads. Drains provide property owners and the general public protection from stormwater damage. Most of the state's major drains were constructed between 1885 and the 1970s, and all are still in operation today. Drain commissioners must constantly monitor their effectiveness, repairing and cleaning drains as necessary. Over time, sediments and debris accumulate and materials deteriorate, decreasing the drain's capacity, causing them to back up or overflow.
If a drain isn't working properly and we get some rainfall, you can have a flooded road. You could have a drain that's not been cleaned and maintained by the drain commissioners that fills up with water, backs up and goes over top of the road and washes your road out.
To assure continued drainage levels and flood protection, sediment and other drainage obstructions such as vegetation, dead trees, branches, or other material must be cleared away. Drain commissioners perform maintenance projects to allow the free flow of stormwater. While maintenance of existing drains may be routinely performed by the drain office, new drain projects or substantial maintenance and improvements can only be done when petitioned by landowners or communities within the drainage district.
The drain commissioner is quite limited in its authority to do massive projects or to go out and do drain improvements. We have the authority to maintain the drains, and that's a limited authority. The power to do large projects or to fix infrastructure problems that are huge by comparison to maintenance projects comes from the people themselves. We have to be petitioned either by a municipality or the citizens themselves have to ask for the improvements.
The Drain Code requires the Drain Commissioner to submit petitions to an independent board of determination. Petitions for new drains and reconstruction or improvement to existing drains cannot be acted on unless that board determines that the project is necessary. The board is comprised of disinterested residents of the county.
Every day we have problems between neighbors that are not addressed by the Drain Code, and their only redress is to go to the courts. And courts, as you know, take a lot of money and a lot of time to resolve problems.
The need to manage stormwater remains essential to Michigan's economic development, property protection, and public health.
You may not live right on a drain, but the public health benefits of drainage systems benefit all people in the community.
If a road floods and a fire truck can't get from one side of the district to the other side because of a flooded or washed out bridge, that puts the whole population of the district in jeopardy. They need to have access from one side of the drainage district to the other. For that reason, everyone who lives within the district that helps to manage the water has to help pay for that system.
Drain commissioners are central figures in county and local government. They work with municipalities and other county officials on drainage-related concerns such as emergency response efforts, erosion control, community wastewater management, monitoring lake levels, aquatic weed control, and dredging.
A number of our county drains were established in conjunction with road construction projects. In order to have good transportation network, it needs to be built on good, solid, dry soil.
The Drain Code is one of our earliest statutes and continues to serve the residents of Michigan well. Drain commissioners are charged with upholding the Drain Code and its provisions as elected officials and are answerable to the voters in the performance of their duties. We can all thank our local drain commissioners for keeping us dry and safe from flooding. For more information, please contact the Michigan Association of County Drain Commissioners or your county drain office.